Hey guys, this is AJ.
Yo, it's Ernie S. Bang!
We're two pro wrestling Twitchers that do a podcast.
Dude.
Yeah, that do a podcast each and every week, except for last week. No big deal. Also,
Yeah, because somebody couldn't make it.
I'm sorry.
Somebody couldn't make it. You mind explaining yourself, AJ?
I have to remember the exact reason that happened.
I thought on the Twitter machine you said that you would explain why you've been so inactive and everything.
Oh, that's right. So a couple of things. We'll go into that. So we'll start with how my week's going, and then we'll get on to yours.
Well, all right.
Since we're on the spot right there. Also, I'd like to point out that I enjoyed your DDP intro. Although I heard
no worries.
I heard you clicking during the paused moment, and I was just like, "Oh, he's gonna cue some shit up." I was a little disappointed, but DDP made up for it, so no biggie.
No, I'm too scatterbrained, so like I just click during the entire stream.
Yeah.
It's like I just go in between tabs on Google Chrome.
Ah, fair enough. But yeah. So the reason, sorry again, guys, for last week. I even tried to make up for it on the regular pod services like iTunes and stuff like that by posting one of our older ones that isn't on there, that's just on the YouTube. But when I went to do that, our hosting site had crashed for a day or so, so I wasn't even able to do that. So I'm going to chalk it up to not being my fault, but at the same time, there not being a new one is my fault. Things have been really hectic lately.
I only blame you.
Yeah,
so you know.
That's to be expected.
Fully blame you.
Understandable.
Well, maybe not fully. There's probably also a little bit of blame for Kelly in there.
It's actually not.
I don't know why. I'm just gonna assume.
Listen, I would be all about passing that blame, but unfortunately, this time it is just not the case.
I don't believe you.
It's not. So let me
continue.
So with Christmas coming up and bills piling up and all that kind of stuff, and also like for most people know, like obviously,
I think you mean Christmas.
Yes. 100%. Christmas.
That's French for Christmas.
Is it?
Yes.
I really hope that's true. But anyway, with everything going on, as you guys obviously know, when I'm not in Germany and stuff, like when there isn't a pandemic, I wrestle full time. But when there is a pandemic, I'm not doing anything other than, helping my brother when I can with his work and being on the Twitch and just doing anything I can to kind of keep the bills paid. Being a Twitcher, yeah. Anything I can do to get the bills paid. But,
if you love AJ being a Twitcher, let me hear a hell yeah.
There's going to be a bunch of hell no's in the chat in just a minute. Watch. I already know. There might even be a poll getting started. But with everything, yep, there's the first one. Thanks, Jurn.
Don't worry, I got your back.
But with everything going on, sometimes even when I was home, and I don't like to make this too terribly public, but like sometimes when I'm home between tours and stuff, I'll like do Uber and stuff to like get extra money and make sure I'm putting stuff away and all that kind of stuff. So I've had to rely heavily on that the past couple weeks when it's been safe. But with cases in Maryland going up and just in general across the board,
I thought you were going to say cases of marijuana.
No, why would that be?
With cases of marijuana going up,
yeah,
smoking so much.
So, work has been non-existent. So I've had to go into helping my brother more. I've had to find other means of kind of like trying to make a living over the past couple weeks, and especially last week.
Prostitution, gotcha.
No, it's just not safe because now you got other diseases to worry about.
Fuck, you're right about that. It's not, prostitution is not safe purely because of COVID.
Yeah, you gotta wrap it. You gotta wrap it and then wear a mask. So it's kind of like, where's the romance?
Yeah, I mean the thing is also like you're gonna be out of breath so fast.
Oh, for sure.
Even faster than usual.
Yeah.
Which is already embarrassing.
I got no tank.
Everybody on.
I got no gas. Thanks, because my sex life is everyone on the planet knows about it.
I'm just trying to generalize over here, so that you don't feel bad.
Thank you. But yeah, last week things got real stressful. I've had to find other means of kind of making money and stuff. Bills have been piling up. You know, Christmas coming up, and this isn't a pity party. This isn't me being like, oh, please go hit subscribe or donate. No, don't. None of that stuff. I'm not going to lose a farm or anything like that. But like, especially with like, you know, me and Kelly being engaged and looking to find an apartment and all that kind of stuff. Like last week, it
Yeah,
really.
I know. Like Kelly probably really sucks you dry.
No,
money-wise.
no, no. But the opposite, in fact. She's very conscious of that kind of stuff. But like, last week was just very hectic. I couldn't dedicate the appropriate amount of time to the streams that I wanted to. I had to kind of drastically and frantically search for other options because, to be perfectly honest, last week bills just were not getting paid. And
Ah,
I almost had like my savings account dry, which would have been the first time that's ever happened. So like, luckily I've kind of gotten back on my feet. I had wrestling this weekend, which helped, in safe conditions. I had to travel a bunch for that, but also I've found some other means of things I've been able to do. So streams will be back to normal soon. Maybe
it all just sounds so shady as sketch.
the
I
what?
found I found alternate means.
No, so it's not even. It's.
to-
I understand how like sketchy it sounds and how like
I know it's not sketchy, AJ,
yeah.
because you're super fucking innocent. It's just like the way you put it makes it sound sketchy.
Well, for the reason I put it that way is because like within the channel and also wrestling related, I don't like putting like my personal stuff out there. Like I don't want to be on here or especially on my pro wrestling Twitter and then being like, oh yeah, I'm doing this and this is how I make a living, because that's just doesn't seem professional to me, and also nobody cares. And it's just stuff I want to keep to myself. Not ashamed or anything like that. Like now, what I've been
You
able
wanna
to
keep
find to
that
do
tough
lately, I
guy
actually
image.
really enjoy. But like, it's just not something I want to release publicly because I don't feel like it makes me look professional. And also, I don't know, it's just a weird thing I have, I guess. But
You want to keep that tough guy image.
yeah, absolutely. I gotta.
Everybody has to know you're the catcher and the hooker.
This be special.
now the hooker
No, it's mostly the hooker.
Specializes in prostitution.
Yeah. Now I'm not I'm a hooker in the little. I'm hooking.
But yeah, I don't know. I get it. I personally don't have that. I really don't give a fuck. Like it's obvious I don't do any fucking wrestling shows, so I gotta make money like somehow.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, even when I did do wrestling shows when I had Shotgun season 2, I didn't fucking promote it, so it still wouldn't be obvious. But yeah, like I don't know. I don't know. I don't really understand that train of logic, I guess.
Well, see, for the
Train of
Twitter,
thought, I should say.
for my pro wrestling Twitter, like on the Twitch one, like that's more my personal page, if anything. So I'd put whatever.
Sure.
But
I mean, like, I'm not going to go on Twitter and be like, man, fucking racking up those hours in the security guard business.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
But, like, I don't think any, like, especially, like, with regular jobs, like, I guess I do kind of get it. Like, with regular jobs, nobody really gives a shit, you know, because
Yeah.
most of it is super boring. Like, it's the same kind of thing I have with, like, people posting about, like, their gym progress and all that kind of stuff. Like it's all boring and mundane, so nobody really gives a fuck.
Yeah.
So,
And also,
I don't
like,
post about it.
also
I try to tell shitty jokes on Twitter and plug my stream.
yeah, the same people also who post about their gym progress, like good for you, fantastic. But there's a couple people that literally do it with a picture every single day, where it's like, all right, like we can't tell the progress from today to yesterday. Like, come on. Like, but like for the people that are doing it and they need it for their self confidence, like I fully support it. Go for you. Like, there's a couple of people on here that do it, and I'm really all about them. The people that I'm thinking of don't necessarily watch our streams, but like I see a couple of people that are like this and that and this. I'm like, all right, bud. Like, you gonna lift the weight or?
I don't know. Like, I think we've talked about this like on the stream before, so I don't feel like going in depth about it. But like, I really don't understand social media gym motivation. So it's like it's one of those things like you find motivation within yourself. Otherwise, why even fucking bother? If you're going to the gym for other people, you're there for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, 100%. But like other people need that exterior motivation because maybe what causes them that interior need is exterior things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Most people are hella insecure and are always worried about what other people think of them. So they need that validation from other people online. Like, I know that. It's just, I think it's dumb.
See, I
It's
think.
just, stop being a doo-doo head, dude. Like, come on.
See, I think you're one of those rare cases where, like I know you understand, but also how do you put this?
Are you gonna bring up like sociopathic stuff again? I'm not a sociopath. All right,
Yes,
I
you
am not.
are.
No, nothing makes me a sociopath. Like sociopaths adapt and change the way they act in front of like different kind of people. I don't do that.
That's
I
true.
think
That's true, but I
I'm
think they
closer
do
to
that.
being a psychopath.
I think they do that out of necessity. I think sociopaths, the definition would inquire that, not inquire, but require that in certain needs to gain certain things that they're able to, be a chameleon and show empathy and show emotions of which they may not feel. And you're right, you don't do that, but I don't think that's necessarily the necessary trait. It's just something they have ability to do.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, anyway, so you're crazy and you don't.
I will not deny that I am crazy.
Okay, so we've come to an impasse there, I guess.
It's an old Mexican standoff.
Got our six guns. Gonna take 10 paces. Gotta be quick on the draw.
Well, they don't call me Shooter McGavin for nothing, dude.
Do they?
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
No.
Such a good movie. If you guys haven't seen Happy Gilmore, you need to get on that.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore is like one of the few good Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah. All right, so now that we've talked about my week and why I haven't been around much lately and finding new employment and stuff like that to keep this shit going, how's your week been?
Well, I've just had the regular same old employment, AJ.
Hot.
Having my like old 9 to 5 fucking job, just like grinding it out. Besides that, just been streaming a bunch. You know what I mean? I don't remember what the fuck I streamed though.
You've been
I've been
streaming.
streaming Shadow of Mordor recently.
Yeah.
It's a hella sick game, but it makes my chat go very quiet. Maybe because I'm like way too invested in the game. I don't fucking know. But yeah. So that's been fun. Besides that, I've been working on setting up my dating show.
Oh, that's this
that I'm gonna
Saturday,
stream
right?
This coming Saturday.
So
Yes.
excited.
I still need 2 more competitors to try and fight for Kurt's heart. I would prefer them to be women because, like, I want to get like 8 competitors in total, right? Because then the Discord group is full.
Okay.
And I already have 4 men. So I have 4 men and 2 women. Like I got a bunch of like male submissions for it. So yeah, if anybody knows anybody or if anybody listening to this somehow,
If anybody knows any women.
Yeah. But yeah, if anybody wants to join, just like hit me up on like any kind of social media platform. Maybe talk to women. No, women talk to me. I don't talk to them.
Yeah, guys, Jurn is available on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tinder, Bumble, Grinder. Damn it, that was my cap. Why did you have to take it?
Because I already knew it's 3D chess up in here, dude. I was thinking 10 steps ahead. But anyway, so I'm busy setting that up. Besides that, like I've been watching Breaking Bad with my dad recently, which is really good. We're like at the end of season 2 now. So I've been enjoying that a bunch. That's pretty much it.
Have you found that it slows down a little bit towards the end of season 2 or no? Are you still hooked?
No.
Okay.
No, I still really like it.
Because I had that problem I think I told you about before. The last time when we talked, when I wasn't being tardy with the podcast and poor, that for me at the end of season 2 into the beginning of season 3, it kind of slowed down. But then once I got to the middle of season 3, I was hooked, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
Also, the movie that comes afterwards is a good watch too.
Is it the Better Call Saul thing?
No, that's another show entirely. That's a spinoff. But there's a movie on Netflix called El Camino, which is what happens after the show ends.
Oh, okay.
It's real solid.
I didn't know about that actually.
Yeah.
I'll look into that as well. I mean, like it's like 5 seasons, right?
Yeah.
So we still have a ways to go, but it's been really good so far. I really like Breaking Bad.
I'm not gonna lie.
I understand why white people 10 years ago were raving about it.
I understand why my colleagues at 18 years old were all about it.
Yeah.
It's weird. I couldn't imagine binge watching a show with my dad.
You can't?
No, I don't know what he would even want to watch or if he would get into it.
To be fair, I used to have that, and then I just started watching shit with my dad. Turns out we like a bunch of the same shit, like Martin Scorsese movies and fucking crime series. So,
That's true. I don't think my dad has the patience for a crime series.
hmm.
I don't like. I'm sure if we watched Star Trek, he'd be into it, but I don't think he wants to binge watch all the old seasons of Star Trek. He's probably already seen them all
Watch Clone
twice.
Wars with him.
See, I don't think he would give it a chance because it's animated.
Man, I'm starting to like love your dad less and less.
Well,
I'll go and watch Clone Wars with your dad, dude. No problem.
wait, no, what?
I'll go to America. I go, listen up, old Papa AJ. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna watch Clone Wars. And he's like, "Oh, war! I like that." It's like, "I bet you do." And then like he starts complaining. And I'll go, "Shh." Put my finger on his lips, right? Shh. Just watch.
That's awkward.
Just watch it. Appreciate it.
I pictured that and I got very uncomfortable. Also, Haley in the chat says AJ's dad only watches Trump speeches and American Pickers, and that's only half true. To be fair, I don't think my dad doesn't watch American Pickers. Like American Pickers,
So he does watch Trump speeches.
I mean, yeah, he definitely does, but he definitely isn't.
That's incredible.
He definitely isn't as like into it as it used to be. Now he'll be like, "Can he like?" I've heard my dad be like, "All right, stop patting yourself on the back. Like, do something, please."
Okay.
So I was kind of like, "All right, hell yeah, Dad." But
Have you seen any Biden speeches?
no, those channels aren't on in this house. That's
Why'd you put them on, AJ? Huh?
I put them on in my room.
Go on, you got to put on. Put on for the city. Put on
Oh,
for the city.
Hell yeah! I just started
Put
bobbing my
on
head.
West Side. That's how it goes, right?
Once Rich Swan, when I was first training, was like, "Oh, we could be a tag team." I was like, "Yeah, okay." And then he's like, "And then we'll use this as the theme song." And he put that song. I was like, "I don't like. I'm this like long-haired redheaded boy from a farm. I don't think anybody's gonna believe it when I walk out to this."
I remember I once tweeted as a joke that like I'm thinking of changing my entrance music to "No Hands" by Waka Flocka Flame. And then I went to America for WrestleMania weekend, and on the show there was Rich Swann, and he made his entrance to "No Hands" by Waka Flocka Flame.
Hell yeah!
And I was like, oh, okay.
You gotta
How is this real?
Next-
like, why would you actually come out to that song?
next Pro Wrestling Holland show, you better be walking out to that.
No.
It's gonna happen next time there's a Pro Wrestling Holland show and I'm there, which will be 2022, 2023. I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna be like, "Yo, Tang, come here for a second. Let me give you this USB with this dope ass mix on it."
I think Tang asked me for a Pro Wrestling Holland show. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. But like, I don't see a chance of it actually happening being a reality. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
because I think it was supposed to be in like January or something. I don't
All right, so I gotta get to work on this then, is what you're saying.
know. Yeah, you gotta start texting Tang.
Yeah. Hey, Tang. This.
Because you guys are hella close.
Oh, we chat every now and then.
Oh, really?
It would not be like out of the blue for me to text Tang and be like, "Hey, how about this?" And
So I guess you chat with him more than I do. He said like he sometimes hits me up and I just go, yeah. That's pretty much it. Because he'll fucking like he'll go off, like he'll just like send me like type out a fucking book and send it to me. And I was like, oh yeah, I guess you got a point. And that's it. Like and he just keeps typing up these like book works until I just don't respond.
See, the last time that's happened, because he's never really typed it up to me, but we've been on the phone before, and then that happened, but verbally, and I was kind of like, "Oh yeah, I agree," and then like, I'm just like, "Oh man, he's really getting into this. All right." I don't mind it by any means, but this like I see what you mean now about the texting, but I've heard it verbally where I was like, "Oh man, he's really coming at me with this. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
you're spirited."
Oh, yeah. I don't know if he's ever called me. He probably has.
He
And then
must
like
have.
after that one time, I was just like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore.
After that, once you get off the phone, you texted him. You're like, "Hey, never call me again."
Get out of my fucking life.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to hear you coming through that goddamn speaker the rest of my eternity. You understand me?
No, but I love Tang.
Yeah, thanks, the man.
I don't know. I'm antisocial. What can I say?
I feel you.
I'm just gonna put it all on that. I'm not gonna take responsibility for me being a dick. I'm just gonna say I'm antisocial, and people just have to deal with it. People just have to accept me for who I am.
So Leo in the chat just really popped me. Leo being Kelly's best friend, just said this sounds like me and AJ talking about Kelly. To be honest, it's really funny to me.
Oh, does Kelly do that too?
I guess kind of, but like even if she doesn't, I do. Me and Leo have definitely had conversations just complaining that she does, even if she doesn't.
Well, then it must mean that she does do it. Like, come on.
Nah, not necessarily.
The both of you wouldn't like lie to each other about that.
I
I
think
feel like.
I feel like if we're talking, sometimes we may just be looking for a reason to be catty. It might not necessarily be justified in that moment, but maybe previously. Sure.
Okay, I think it's always justified to be catty about Kelly. Just so you know, so you
Oh.
have my blessing.
Oh man, dude, thank you, dude. Man, word up. So anyway,
Word
speaking
up.
speaking of, let's try to make this segue work. So Kelly, who is sponsored by Prozis, which is a supplement company, which brings us to the fact we're talking about supplements today. God damn it!
Yeah, I was really shocked this was picked because I put it up there thinking nobody would fucking pick it.
Same. This is the one I saw, and I was like, oh, that's the one he doesn't want them to pick because we always do that.
I'm not gonna talk. What the fuck am I gonna say about supplements, dude? Who the if you're like if you're listening to this live and in living color right fucking now, you voted on that poll and you voted for supplements. Tell me why the fuck you did that, because I have no clue.
Yep. We'll wait. We'll wait.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're just gonna keep quiet the entire time. That's the point of a podcast, right,
Yeah,
AJ?
yeah. We'll wait in awkward silence for the chat that no one will be able to see in audio.
Like I barely
Fess
even
up.
use supplements. Like, what
Yeah,
the fuck am I gonna talk
that's
about?
the thing. That's a perfect segue to my point because that's actually what I wanted to get into when I saw that this was voted on. Was so many people like because when we all start out working out and trying to get in shape and trying to look like such and such or Jake Cutler or famous bodybuilder here, Kai Green, whatever. Everybody's like, oh, I need the
I definitely want to look like Kai Green, but
yeah.
that's more from a haircut perspective.
Oh, dude, fuck yeah. That shit's a weapon. That's a battle rope.
Yeah.
But like,
Dude, that would be some anime shit where you like use that as a weapon.
yeah,
That'd be
you could
sick.
choke people with it. You could beat people to death with it. Oh man.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that was my big point going into this. Is so many people when they start out, they're like, I need the beta alanine, I need the BCAAs, I need the glutamine, I need the whey protein, I need the whey protein isolate, I need the casein, I need the creatine, and all this kind of stuff. But like, they don't know what. First of all, what it does. Second of all, they don't necessarily know how or when they should take it. And third of all, it's it's a supplement, which means it should be supplementing a good solid diet and exercise routine. And so many people
Yeah.
start with the supplements first and they have no fucking clue what they're eating. So it doesn't matter at all. It's just you're spending $100 to $150 at GNC, Vitamin Shop, or online to get no results because you don't know the first steps of what you're doing to begin with.
Yeah. I mean, like like I said, like I don't use a lot of supplements. I've never been like into supplements. Like I've never used them a lot like in general. Like I would always use like protein powder because like years ago people were like, "Oh yeah, you got to have that like protein shake after you work out," you know.
Yeah.
So that was a big thing, right? So I would do that. I still take protein powder, but now it's mainly just so like I can eat oats.
Oh, really? So you mixed it in with your
Yeah.
oats?
Yeah, I mix it in with my oats, so it's like it's tastier. That's the main reason for it, and like of course because it's like a source of protein. But
Yeah.
besides that, like the only other supplement I use is BCAA,
Mm-hmm.
and the reason for that is just so that I don't have to fucking drink water.
Oh,
Like
so
I
you
just
just
want
do it for taste?
yeah, I just do it for
Because
flavor.
I was about to
Yeah.
say, like, oh, BCAAs isn't used as a water replace. And then, like, once the taste, now I get it. Now I'm like, oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah,
I was
like
like,
I hate drinking regular like plain ass water, right? So
yeah,
I get BCAAs, so it's not regular and plain and boring, you know.
yeah.
That's the extent of my supplement usage.
And the reason I brought up earlier the big mistake with supplements is because that's how I used to be as a kid. When I first started, like, trying to get big and strong, I was a dorky kid in. Oh, there's Jurn typing away into the chat.
Yeah,
I was
you
a
betcha.
I was a dorky string bean of a kid who was just like, okay, I'll eat whatever, but then as long as I have this protein shake after I work out, I'll get big and strong. And that is not how that works.
No, but like everybody thought that
Yeah,
at that time.
and
So
also, like, again, diet's important. Knowing what your maintenance calories and needs are important. We've talked about that before. We don't need to go into that now. But
yeah,
also that whole
I
thing.
don't want to go into it
Yeah,
again,
fair.
AJ.
Same,
I
same.
refuse.
You would just go silent.
I reject my humanity. No.
But also the whole thing about like, oh, you need a protein shake after your workout. That's been debunked for years. That's not a thing.
Yeah.
That quote unquote metabolic window is not 45 minutes. It's a couple hours. It's
Yeah.
so like if you guys are like, oh, I need to buy protein powder to take right after the gym. Stop buying protein. I haven't actually bought protein powder in well over a year or more. Like all my protein comes from food, and then I have like these Quest pre-made like little shakes that I might drink throughout the day if like I just need a little snack or something. But I don't do that whole protein after the meal thing and all that nonsense anymore.
No, like I said, like I don't do protein shakes after working out anymore. It's just like I just put it through my oats because oats are boring as fuck as well.
True that. Now,
Are there other supplements you use though?
yeah, I was about to say maybe we go through the ones we actually use. I
I
always.
already named everything I use.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So I'll go. So I take a multivitamin, which is just kind of standard, right? I don't even consider that a supplement. Everybody takes a multivitamin, but like I'm sure I've said previously, a shitty diet with a multivitamin is still a shitty diet. What else? I take fish oils
I don't know.
just for my joints and brain health and stuff.
Oh yeah,
And I don't even buy those. I just steal my dad's.
is that brain health working, AJ, or
Nope,
fair enough?
not even a little.
Nasty.
I don't know why. I felt like that voice made me made me sound a little less intelligent. Like I was just too overly
I thought
joyed.
it made you sound smarter, honestly.
Really? Oh man, I should start
Yeah.
speaking like that from now on. Like
Yeah,
Barney.
dude.
If I talk like
Which
Barney, I
one?
sound
Barney
smart.
Stinson?
No, oh, no.
He's smart.
Yes, that's true. I guess
Right?
so. He's definitely the innovator of the long con.
Yeah.
But anyway, so fish oils. Honestly, like I have BCAAs and creatine, but now
I have creatine as well. I just never like I never take it.
I rarely take it. Like the only reason I take it is because now that I'm like lifting every day and I take breaks when needed, and like if I'm wrestling on the weekend and stuff, like maybe my body needs a little bit extra help with that recovery from like the creatine and also maybe the BCAAs, but also because I don't really eat a lot of red meat, if at all. So I'm lacking some of the amino
Did you
acids.
stop eating meat just like Kelly?
No, God, no. That'll never happen. Ever. Ever, ever.
I have to let you in on a little secret, AJ.
Did you stop eating meat?
Me, no,
Okay.
fuck no. Me and Tyler have speculated if you were gonna stop eating meat
No, it's never going to happen.
because like Kelly did some tweet about her not eating meat anymore, which is whatever, yeah. Then Tyler asked her why, and then Kelly's legit answer, I'm paraphrasing, but her answer was, I stopped eating meat because I stopped eating meat. Like, she had no reason.
She has plenty of reasons, though.
Yeah, but she didn't tweet it out.
Oh.
So I thought it was funny.
Do you want me to tell you what
So-
they are, or do you not care?
Sure, you can tell me.
Oh, okay. So she found that like when going into quarantine, she's just like, oh, try like the vegetarian thing for a bit, see if I feel any different. She found by not eating meat, she had better gut health. She felt better. She had more energy. Her skin was better. Like she felt healthier, not being so dependent on meat for her protein and stuff like that. So then she tried it for like 3-4 months of just going straight like vegetarian, and for her and her physical health, she's like it's like a night and day difference. So, and for some people
All
that's like
right,
for
fair
some
enough.
people that's the case. Like if they have a gluten allergy, or if they their body has trouble processing meat, because meat is the hardest. It takes the most energy to process and break down.
Sure.
So for some people that's the way it is. For me, who knows? Maybe it is, but I'm never gonna fucking find out because I love meat.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, cause I sent like I DM'd like Kelly's tweet to Tyler because I thought it was funny, right? Because of like what I just said. Like, I guess she like a tweet like isn't enough space to explain what you just did,
Yeah.
you know? Because like she did mention is like, yeah, like I stopped eating meat then. And so like I tried to go back, but then it didn't work out. Or like it was just something like that. With like I was just like, all right, so you stopped eating meat because at some point earlier you stopped eating meat. Like
Okay.
like that's just like what it sounded like. But so I thought that was funny. But then like me and Ty were just like, yeah, how long you think it's gonna take before AJ stops eating meat as well?
Okay, so again, to reiterate,
Yeah.
I will never stop. And also, Killer Kelly, we have summoned her. She's here in the chat. And so, to clear the story straight, she says, it's more like Germany doesn't have good meat, so I stopped during quarantine. Then I tried eating again, and I puked my brains out, and since then, I can't eat it.
See, fair enough, but you
Yeah.
didn't tweet that to Tyler, so that made me think other things. Which, once again, I just thought was funny because it was such a non-answer, or at least it's what it seemed like.
Yeah, see, I didn't see the tweet, so I don't know. But, like, I know what the reason was and she talked about and stuff. But, like, and yeah, she says, yes, I feel much better now without eating meat, which I'm all about. Like, good for her as long as she feels better. At first, I was against it because I was like, no, because like there was the slight
Oh, my meat.
no, there was the slight worry for a second that she was gonna be like, "Are you sure you don't want to go vegetarian?" But she's never tried to push that on me or anything like that. She's like, "No, eat as much as you want. I don't care." So I'm all
All
about.
right, cool.
So as long as she's happy, that's
Well,
what's important.
that's the thing. Like, I remember like Johnny Evers, for example, is vegetarian as well.
I did not know that.
I Yeah, like I didn't expect it because he's just like naturally big.
Yeah.
You know, and he used to be a big old fat ass. But like I remember asking him, like, why don't you eat meat? And he just went like, oh, I just don't like the taste.
Huh.
I was just like, oh, well, fair enough. You know, like it's like I really don't give a shit like if people are vegetarian or vegan
Hmm.
or whatever the fuck, or if they do eat meat. It's just I don't know. At least have a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even care what that reason is, to be honest. If you've whatever it is, whatever makes you happy.
Yeah, I think that's whack, bro.
Also, I think the reason Johnny Evers is secretly a vegetarian is because if you look at him, he's definitely a Bronchiosaurus, and they don't eat meat. So,
I think like when you know what I see when I see Johnny Evers? When I look at Johnny Evers, I just see a proud dad. He's got that aura about him. You know, he's got that glow. He's got that twinkle in his eye. Like he just lights up a room with so much dad energy. It's honestly astounding. I've never experienced anything like it.
or
I don't think I've ever met a dad before I met Johnny Evers. That's including my own dad.
that glow isn't from being a father; it's from being prehistoric, and he's a Bronchiosaurus.
I don't think so. Oh my God, Benjamin quick on the draw.
Yeah, right. Good job. Damn.
But yeah,
Anyway,
so
that was Kim
I
that
think
blocked that person. That was Kim. Big shout out to
oh
Mod
well,
Kim for fucking shooting him dead.
but yeah. So I think we're done talking about supplements. So what I
I was
really want to talk
I
about,
wasn't done.
what the fuck do you want to say more about supplements, AJ? Because the topic at hand was supposed to be your favorite supplements. Do you have any more favorite supplements, AJ?
Anything made by Quest. Quest, please sponsor me. Okay, now I'm done.
I like Quest bars. I will say that
They have
Quest bars are
they have
yummy.
this version of their bars called the Hero Bars that are all so good.
I don't think I've ever had those.
Try them. Try them if you
I
can find
remember
them.
like
Try
when
them.
I went to California years ago with the boys, aka Johnny Evers. Uh, I went to get like Quest bars pretty much daily, which was pretty expensive because Quest bars are not cheap, but still they're super good. But yeah, like the topic that I actually wanted to talk about, which I had hoped would win the poll, was favorite streamers and favorite content creators, because I feel like that's way more interesting, and it might give people an idea as to what like you know inspires us for our content creation and all of that kind of stuff.
Okay, so you're just gonna shove that in there right now?
Yeah, I'm just gonna change the subject
All
because
right.
I don't want to talk about supplements.
Word. So to wrap it up, no need to talk about supplements because they're worthless, and odds are, if you have questions about supplements, you don't understand them anyway, and you don't have a good diet. So there we go.
Yeah, I had to correct somebody.
It
So who are your
wasn't.
favorite streamers?
It wasn't a
Uh,
joke poll. Three options were legit.
yes, and
You are
people
such.
pick the one that wasn't.
To be fair, I do the same thing. I always think of three legitimate ones I'd like to talk about, and then I don't have anything else, and then I'm like,
Yeah,
whatever, let's throw this in there.
yeah, exactly.
It's not our fault you guys had bad taste.
Yeah, exactly. And the joke one won. Yeah. Well, would you have expected favorite supplements to win, Ahmed?
I really didn't.
No.
So, yeah.
I don't think anybody would, honestly. I don't know why the fuck it did. So,
Yeah. See,
yes, you would.
here's the thing.
Prove it, dude.
Here's the thing about the favorite streamers and all that kind of stuff. I feel like that requires a full episode in and of itself. So I say we don't do a poll for next week. We just make that the topic for next week.
We make what the topic for next week?
Streamers, content creators, and our favorites and stuff like that. Like what's inspired us.
Oh, okay.
Because
So we just talk about our favorite content creators and streamers next week. That works too.
yeah,
I can
because
fill an hour with that, no problem.
yeah, same. And like I know that we could. That's why when we got like 15 minutes left, so I know that we would go way over. So
Yeah.
so do we just take questions on suppies, or do we just
Yeah, I guess we just take questions while we talk about other stuff.
also?
While Amir keeps going off and is wrong. So because he says every poll you do, people vote for the worst. That's not true.
God, Ami is
Like
so,
it's not true. The week before that, that's not what happened.
yeah. Ami is
Like,
being such a little troll boy this stream.
I mean, it's not just this stream. Like that's just Ahmed in general. So
That's
all
true.
right.
Sometimes he's behaved. It's rare.
Is it though? Like I remember, like I was streaming the other day. I think I was streaming Mordor, and he came into my stream because like you had plugged the Guild Wars thing, but then it wasn't happening. It's still not happening today, by the way. Just
Yeah.
in case people know.
It'll be next week.
But yeah, but like Ahmed has played Guild Wars like a bunch, right? Guild Wars 2, and like he went into my stream. He just went like, "Hey, Jurn, is it okay if I like come in and troll you guys in Guild Wars?" I was just like, "Why are you asking? Like,
such a
you're gonna do it anyway."
That's so polite.
You know what I mean? And then I was just like, "But how are you gonna troll?" You know, she's like, "Oh, well, I can help you out like early game and stuff." I was like, "How the fuck is that trolling? Like, like helping people out is trolling nowadays." So, yeah.
What a
I would
polite
also get.
what
Yeah,
a
what do you
polite
say?
troll. Do you think I could come into your stream and bother you for a little bit?
Yeah.
Could I
Avid
Could-
also came into Benjamin's stream on Discord, did a soundboard thing, and left a call, and did that 4 times. On no, that was me, Benjamin. That was me. Also, but Owen loved it. So
honestly, I like
the
it.
thing is, I didn't come into your fucking Discord. All right, we were in there. Like I was in there from the start. I was supposed to be in there, but then like I just kept dipping in and out.
That's fun.
You know? Yeah, I thought it was fun. Benjamin didn't though, but that's because Benjamin doesn't know who Captain Falcon is.
Ben, you don't know who Captain Falcon is?
No, he definitely doesn't. Do you know anything about Benjamin?
Apparently not, and I don't think I want to know anymore.
he has such big Zoomer energy. It's crazy.
God. So like you popped in, said Falcon Punch, and he just didn't get it.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Like I could probably like whip out the soundboard right now.
Do it.
Like it's just mainly just yes.
Bring,
That's like the one I mainly keep spamming.
bring it to me. Go ahead.
I
Give me,
think it's
give me
I
those
think it's
sweet,
a fun
sweet sounds. Those
Oh,
melee
it's actually
flashbacks.
my latest search one, like on
Of course it is.
on Google. That's nice. I don't really Google a lot of stuff, because I just know. I just know. Like I'm just a wealth of knowledge. It's
See,
insane.
I get curious about the oddest things, especially if there's something dramatic going on in the world. So my Google history is probably real sketch.
Yes!
I love that.
So it's mainly that, and they're like,
Falcon Punch! Falcon Punch!
I love that.
yeah, baby.
Oh yeah. Does it have show me your moves?
Yeah, it's probably there.
Falcon Kick!
Hell yeah.
That was great.
Whoa.
Yeah!
Oh man.
Show me your moves!
Yes. Oh fuck yes. All right, guys. Do you have any questions about subs? Because if not, we're just spamming Captain Falcon sayings the rest of the pod.
I mean, like, it doesn't even have to be about supplements. Like, questions can always be about anything. I feel like I don't feel like we should restrict that to anything. because-
I want to restrict people and bind people and keep them from enjoying things to their full extent.
Look, you can do that with Kelly in your own time. All right, we don't need to bring that onto the podcast.
You don't need. I got nothing. All right, keep just hit show me your moves.
Oh God, all right. Whip.
Show me your moves!
Hell yeah. Oh, Chino, don't worry. I saw your message. I will let you know. I really appreciate that, by the way.
Yeah, why doesn't that go for me?
Oh wait, I just saw Ami said, "What do you guys think of the German government's ban on pre-workouts?"
Oh yeah,
That's a thing. When was that?
yeah, because they considered it like drugs or something. I guess like they considered it like similar to speed and that sort of stuff.
Oh,
Because
that's
it was like an upper.
That's ridiculous. Oh man. Germany's real strict about stuff like that. They also I think are the country that's banned more video games than any other.
Is that true? I feel like Australia's banned like a bunch of video games.
They
as well.
have, but it's like if you're gonna look at it in numbers, it's like 1A and 1B, and I think Australia is just underneath.
Okay, I'm gonna look this up right now.
Do it. My money's on the big Deutschland.
I literally just googled who has banned more games, Germany or Australia.
I hope it gives you a very decisive answer.
It doesn't. Oh my god. Country most banned games.
Hearing you type is so soothing.
Venezuela. What?
What?
Oh no. No, these are just 15 countries that ban video games.
Okay. Get
Oh
out
my
here.
god, I can't find this shit, bro.
All right, let me try. Hold on. Maybe my luck will make the difference. Who
Fuck
has
Germany.
banned-
Alright, Germany is definitely banned a lot.
Yeah.
That's insane. Oh, but Australia has its own fucking page dedicated to it.
15 countries that ban video games. I think we're on the same site now. Venezuela, Brazil, China. I don't care about that. Australia. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that was a bunch.
Yeah. Your money is on Iran, Ahmed? Let me check, dude.
It's not even
Denmark,
on the list.
apparently.
It is on the list,
Yeah.
but it only
Just
names
goes to
like
censorship in Iran.
yeah, it only names like a handful.
Yeah, Iran only has like 3 banned games.
But
Not bad.
I think Germany might pull out ahead because it like even says in the article like they get real strict about anything with any Nazi imagery and stuff. But I think they don't end up banning it; they just end up doing a different version. Like
Yeah.
Wolfenstein, the swastika and stuff like that is changed to something else, and like Hitler's mustache is removed, so it's not Hitler, stuff like that.
Wolfenstein got changed to Wolf and Puppy. It's just crazy.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Oh,
So you have
wow.
to defend the earth against the threat of dogs.
Of dogs.
Wild stray dogs and packs are roaming the country.
And two brothers have to come together to fight
When a meteor hits.
nuns with machine guns.
But that's not all. A Mexican armada with tomato guns.
But luckily,
Or
these
whatever the fuck.
these two brothers have a crazy special bond.
That's probably like one of my favorite bits from Rick and Morty.
Yeah, intergalactic.
Isn't it cool to have a shirt with two drawings? Says Benjamin. What?
What?
What the fuck are you talking about, Ben?
Get out of here, Ben.
Yeah.
Chino says Jurn and AJ narrating their next buddy wrestler movie.
Next? That would imply we had a first.
Script is up. Just waiting for someone to make a deal. Oh, Kim clarified. Shirt with the Star Wars art of you too. Oh, man.
Oh, okay. But that's not a shirt, though.
It could be. It could be.
It could be, but it isn't. Come on, dude. Then I gotta share money with Benjamin on merch sales? I can't do that.
No, you don't. When was the last time I paid you for our shirts?
I mean, we, like...
I'm just kidding.
We
But
always
they
split that,
I'm
I
just
think.
kidding. They just haven't sold. That's what. I was waiting
Yeah.
for you to get mad or something. Be like, wait, what?
I still have a lot of them.
Oh, do you? I forgot you physically had some. I didn't know there was any physically left.
There's a lot of them.
Shows how popular we are.
Yeah. Not popular at all.
Now this is sad. We're gonna end it here because it's sad now.
I don't know. Chino asked you your favorite Star Wars character.
Oh, my favorite Star Wars character?
Jar
That's
Jar
hard.
Binks.
No, he's close though. He's close.
Yeah, because you guys relate a lot, like, right?
Yeah, Misa. Misa's just a simple
You
boy.
love swimming.
I love to swim.
Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda has a name now, Ahmed.
Yeah.
How do you know? You don't watch The Mandalorian.
I just said yeah, just cause.
Is it just your natural instinct to agree with people when you don't know about something?
Yeah, for sure. It's like the hologram in Rick and Morty where he's just like, yes, you bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my favorite Star Wars character is probably
man.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, fair enough.
Obi-Wan or Qui-Gon.
Really?
Yeah.
Qui-Gon?
Qui-Gon was dope.
Don't see a lot of Qui-Gon love, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I had his lightsaber too as a kid. It was great.
Nice. Nice.
All right, guys. Well, appreciate everybody coming in for this very short podcast about supplements and very extended about everything else.
Yeah.
But that's what you get when you pick the joke topic.
Yeah. Yeah, please don't vote for supplements again. I mean, I'll never put it up again either. Like, I'll never make supplements a fucking choice. But
Yeah,
don't vote for
it'll
something
never
like that.
it'll never be spoken about again.
Never, ever.
Ever, ever, ever.
Exactly.
But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in this week. And again, next week we will be following up the podcast with Guild Wars 2. That'll be super exciting. That'll be a regular thing. We're going to do that after the podcast from now on. Do it so that we're not just podcasting one day. We're doing a stream as well for you guys to get involved in. And me and Jurn can just have a buddy cop movie via an MMORPG.
Do you know what race you want to play yet?
No, does it matter? Does it matter to you?
I mean, like, kind of. Like we.
Oh! You heard it! You heard it! You heard it here! You heard it here!
We need to play the same race. is
Oh,
what I
do
mean.
we? Okay, you just let me know because I don't.
Because all the races start in different areas.
Okay, you just let me know then because I don't know enough about the game to pick.
Okay.
Sorry, I was trying to get you labeled as problematic.
Fair enough. I mean, you don't need to do that. I'm already labeled as such.
I worry every day when I see you tweet that this will be the end.
I don't.
I know you do.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Bye.